Ms. Fox.
Good evening. My name is Carol Fox, and I am a resident of Prince William County, and I happen to be in the Gainesville District. I come to talk to you tonight about two things. Number one, I have been attending several of the Racial and Social Justice Commission meetings that they had, and I was interested in the different speakers that they had. It was very interesting to watch and listen. I was very disappointed in the majority report that I read. It was not something that I would be happy to give as a report. It had no documentation. It had no facts. It had no data. It had nothing to back up the report. It is simply put ideas out there and thoughts and processes and opinions out there that they are going to present to you as something that you should be following. I believe that the minority report that has good documentation, good data, and is well written would be a good thing for you to take a look at also. Compare the two and decide which one you think would be good for Prince William County. Number two, I want to talk to you about the data centers. Data centers, data centers. Every time I go to school board meetings, every time I hear reports here, I hear people in front of you talking about, look at all this bright and shiny tax money that you're going to get if you approve all these data centers. You're going to get lots of tax money. Tax money's going to come to you. And then they turn around and say, Prince William residents, your tax bills will go down. You won't have to pay so much money. Did anybody ever take a look at what's happening in Loudoun County? Right now, Loudoun County has the most data centers around. They have had continuous increases in taxes for their residents in Loudoun County ever since the data centers were put in. So what have the data centers done? They've taken up land. If you've ever driven down Waxpool or driven down Loudoun County Parkway and you looked at these gigantic buildings that sit over there, they have these nice fences all around them, and they have about 10 cars in the parking lot. They do not bring in good paying jobs. They do not bring in high-class jobs for our people after they've been built. It's the construction workers that get good pay, but after that, it's the people that just have a few jobs. Most of the jobs are the people that sit in the little booths to make sure that the people who come into the data centers are authorized to come into the data centers. Looking at the data centers that you have currently to look at, the one that's between Cadharpin Road, 55, and Pace West would be a poor place for you to put a data center. With all the noise, all the humming, all the noise and changes that go on, this will make sure that the kids there won't be able to concentrate on the work that they have. The data centers down Pageland Lane, people have been talking about that. I'm looking at the electricity. I wonder how many of you are going to figure out whether or not one of those high power lines is going to go over your house. If it is, that's great. We'll be glad to let you have that high power line over your house and all the cancers that go with it. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening.